Hello, my friends. September 19th, 2018. This is Danny D. And I've got three of them for you today and one that is ending soon. So if you want this one that's ending soon, best jump on it and be quick about it. Our first one. Now, I'm hoping I'm pronouncing this correctly. Oh, excuse me. Big yawn. Trace Comics. I'm thinking that's how it's pronounced. This one sounds kind of cool. If you like stuff about the supernatural, mythical stuff like that, you best check this out. And he's doing quite well. He is going to be up for 2 months. His goal's 4,013. He is already at 1,506. That's pretty cool. I do believe he has some art here. Oh yes. This seems to be all done in black and white with some very interesting cross-hatch shading. I like that. Oh, I like the eyes on that. That is cool. You know someone knows how to draw when they can make the eyes pop out on a black and white picture. Just saying. I do believe... Oh, there is some more art. Very nicely drawn. I love the art on this. Again, here we go with the eyes. That is just too cool. Now, this comic is using some mythology from the Philippines. Like I said, it's about the supernatural. I'm assuming it's about that person dying, so a murder. And when the police have an issue, they call in this person here. I am guessing that this person is some sort of a psychic or something. Who knows? I guess you will if you buy this comic and you check it out. So, let's go over some of his perks. For $2, what do we have? We get the PDF. That's pretty cheap. For $5, we get the PDF and a printed copy signed. Again, very inexpensive. For $13, the PDF, the printed signed copy, and a variant cover. And then we jump up to some really higher tiers here. I'm curious. For $88, you get the PDF, the printed copy, the variant cover, and an Indiegogo exclusive cover. Don't know what that is, but that's got my curiosity. And hey, since we're down here and we only have one more, for $313, you get the PDF. You get a printed copy. You get some original art, a variant cover, and the exclusive cover. And like I said, he's, again, this wasn't here yesterday. He's flying along. Cool. Our next one. This one got me. Probably because in my 20s, one of my roommates was studying to become a horticulturist. Blah. Welcome to English as a second language. Anyway, this is a fact. Because of pollution, poison ivy is growing more and more. Where I am from, you know, they always teach you, if you see leaves of 3, well, leave it be. And by that I mean, if you're out in the woods taking care of business, don't wipe your posterior with leaves of 3. That's not a good spot to get poison ivy. Not that I know, and I don't want to know. But this person got together with some pros to do a graphic novel of the dangers of poison ivy. And yes, it is dangerous. It can kill you. Some people are allergic to it. That poison oak is another bad one, but not as prevalent as poison ivy. I don't know if they show any art here. Oh yes, they do show some art. As you can see, this is very professionally done, well colored, and I do believe it takes place in more than one place, which is neat. You know, it's not just in the United States or not just in India, as we see here by this, I don't know if he's a priest or a shaman or whatever, but it takes place in, oh, that's interesting. That's very interesting. That looks like something I would have seen on Space Ghost. Anyway, that's I'm not knocking it. It's just that's what makes me think of is the crab from Space Ghost. Okay, now this is just a print run. The comic is completed. Therefore, he's already paid the artist, the letterer, and all that. He is looking for a print run. He is up for a month. His goal is $10,000. He is at $381 so far. For $10, we get a button. Personally, I think he should also offer a PDF download, but hey, that's me. Does he? Let me get back up here. Nope. Just a button and a thanks. So it's basically a $10 tip. That's a bit much. For $25, which is pretty much the norm of most of the novels, you get the graphic novel. And his last one, for $50, you get a signed graphic novel and a limited edition print. All right. And I know he's kind of making fun of this, but like I said, this is for real. I remember as a kid, they would always tell us about poison ivy because I grew up, I like the woods. Hell, when I moved to Florida, I still moved out to the woods. I like the woods. Our next one. This gentleman, T-Bird and Throttle. Did I say the name of the other one? This is Partners 5. I don't think I said the name of that. That's our Poison Ivy one. T-Bird and Throttle, our next one. This is a professional cartoonist. And you will see this as we scroll down because he's got a very unique superhero style. This is, as you can see up here, it says about a disgraced superhero. Something happens to him. He hangs up his superhero costume. And all of a sudden his past is starting to come back and haunt him. We will scroll down here and we will show you some art. Here's the superhero and what looks like the young redhead in the sexy Lara Croft pose. Here we see our superhero, and again, I like this. Just because you're a superhero does not mean that you can't get hurt. I like that. As you can see, he gets hurt here. And that is all the art that he shows. They show some more art in the video. Let's get down to the nitty gritty up here. It is up for a month. He is looking for $15,000. That is his goal. He is at $900. Again, this wasn't up yesterday, so he's doing quite well. Our first perk. For $15, you can get T-Bird and Throttle, Book 2. So, 60-page issue. That's pretty damn good. That's really damn good, actually. Although, I wonder if he has a tier to get 1 and 2. I guess we will find out. And there's my question answered before I should have just scrolled down and not made myself look like an idiot. For $15, you can also get book number 1, which is also a 60 page issue. Should have had a coffee before I did this. Another $15 one gives you both digital copies of 0, 1, and 2. Okay, so we have 3 of them. For $30, you can get book 1 and 2. Okay, you're not giving a deal there, but hey, you know, I'm not the one setting up the perks, but that's kind of funny. For $35, here we go. This is the one that I would get if you're going to get this, and you're like me and you've never heard of this, although it really looks cool. You get 1, 2, and 0 for $35. Now that's a damn good deal because you only get 2 of them for $30 above, and you can get all 3 for $35 plus shipping. That's a good deal. For $60, and this will be the last one, you get 2 of each, 1, 2, and 0. All right, there are more perks. You can go through them and see if you are interested in other ones. Although I must say, if you're going to buy a bundle, that one sounds good, and the $35 one for all 3 is pretty cool. Now, our last one, which is ending in 2 days. So, if you grew up seeing Earthworm Jim, this is Doug TenNapel. He is the creator of Earthworm Jim. And oddly enough, I never knew, but he did VeggieTales too, which is interesting. Although he's not as happy as that one because they limited what he could do. But this being in the style of Earthworm Jim, this is Bigfoot Bill. Bigfoot Bill is Bigfoot. He just happens to have a name, and it's Bill. Now, Bill finds out that if he steals the Kraken, Poseidon's creature, he can get the Kraken's power. Plus his, I'm assuming. Now he escapes Area 51, I think is how it was stated. And he is going to get other creatures that are around the world. You know, like Loch Ness. What are some of the other ones that he talks about? Let's get through. Oh, he doesn't say here. Yeah, he doesn't say. But, I mean, he's got all sorts of creatures in. There's a unicorn. There's Nessie. And there's... Oh, man, I'm going to screw this up again. Chope. I don't know. Koopa Cup. Yeah. The dude with the taco. I'm not going to try to screw that up. I've already made a fool of myself enough on this video. But we have an elfin type female here surfing the internet. And these gentlemen are trying to stop her from buying more shoes. No, that's not what's happening. I'm joking. I don't know what they're doing. There's Bill. Looks like he's just finishing eating. He's grabbing a bone. And he's clicking the bone to his wrist. And there's Poseidon and his Kraken. And then him and... Oh, there. Oh, I like this picture. This is cool. There we got Bigfoot Bill and the Kraken, and they're getting cracking. And Earthworm Jim, who almost looks, if you look at that really quickly, it looks like he's holding up a cocktail. I know he's not, but... okay, here we got more art. Good. His art style is very unique. And I don't even want to know what he's doing with someone's underwear. But as you can see, him and the Kraken can do some different things together. We see Poseidon here. I don't think he's quite happy. Some more of the art, but it's more in black and white. And some quick sketches. I bet you that's the general, and that's head of Area 51. Alright, well, let's get up to the goals and perks. There's only 2 days left, as I stated. Now, his goal was 15,000. He surpassed that long ago. He's at 77,591. His perks. For $50, you get the Bigfoot Bill comic book, 48 pages, signed, and a sketchbook. For $25, you can get the comic book, signed. For $45, you can get 2 signed comic books. For $80, you get 2 signed comic books and 2 signed sketchbooks. And there are other perks, and I do believe that some of them are actually done, but I mean, you can see, you can go way up there for original art and other perks. Alright guys, that's it for today. As usual, all the links will be down in the description below. Please like, share, and subscribe to my videos. As the bigger I get, the more people we can invite to our community and the more people we can help. So, as to that, my friends, I say have an absolutely wonderful day.